evening and welcome to CB Media News for Friday, May 2nd, 2025. I'm Jessica Reynolds. Tonight's top stories. A powerful 7.4 magnitude earthquake struck off the coasts of Chile and Argentina early this morning. The epicenter was in the Pacific Ocean near the Chilean coast, prompting immediate tsunami warnings in low-lying areas. So far, no major damage or injuries have been reported, but residents along the coastlines are being urged to remain on alert. Tsunami monitoring agencies continue to track wave activity across the southern Pacific. Turning now to Washington. President Donald Trump has signed an executive order to cut off all federal funding to NPR and PBS. The directive targets the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, which distributes those funds. Both NPR and PBS have pushed back, stating that the president lacks the legal authority to make such a move unilaterally. Legal experts say the decision will almost certainly be challenged in court. Shifting to global diplomacy, the U.S. and Iran have resumed nuclear negotiations in Geneva. Diplomats describe the talks as constructive, focusing on Iran's ballistic missile development and nuclear compliance. While the talks remain sensitive, both sides appear committed to keeping diplomatic channels open. Observers note this comes at a time of rising tension in the broader Middle East region. In Europe, Germany's domestic intelligence agency has formally designated the far-right AfD party as a confirmed right-wing extremist organization. This designation follows a 3-year investigation into the party's anti-immigrant rhetoric and ties to extremist groups. AfD leaders have condemned the ruling and are preparing a legal challenge. The move could have major implications ahead of Germany's next federal elections. And in the Mediterranean, a humanitarian ship carrying aid to Gaza was attacked by drones earlier today. The group organizing the shipment says the vessel sustained only minor damage and continued on its route. No group has yet claimed responsibility for the attack. International aid agencies are demanding investigations and greater protections for humanitarian missions in the region. Following the passing of Pope Francis on April 21st at the age of 88, the Vatican has announced that the papal conclave to elect his successor will commence on May 7th in the Sistine Chapel. Cardinal Giovanni Battista Re will lead the proceedings as the Dean of the College of Cardinals. The United States has declared a reduction in its involvement in mediating peace talks between Ukraine and Russia. State Department spokesperson Tammy Bruce emphasized that the U.S. will no longer facilitate negotiations without concrete plans from both nations to end the ongoing conflict. On May 1st, International Workers' Day, protests erupted worldwide, including in France, Germany, Italy, Japan, and the United States. Demonstrators advocated for higher wages, gender equality, and better working conditions. In the U.S., the 50-51 movement organized over 1,000 protests opposing the Trump administration's labor policies. The United States and Iran have engaged in a series of negotiations aimed at reaching a nuclear peace agreement. Talks have been held in Oman and Rome, focusing on Iran's ballistic missile program and nuclear nonproliferation. While discussions have been described as constructive, tensions remain high, with the U.S. warning of potential sanctions if progress stalls. Now let's turn to our social media segment. Nika, over to you.
Thanks, Jessica. Pop icon Lady Gaga is set to make a grand return to Brazil with a free concert titled Mayhem on the Beach at Copacabana Beach in Rio de Janeiro on May 3rd. This performance is part of the promotion for her 8th studio album, Mayhem, released on March 7th, 2025. The album has been a commercial success, debuting at #1 in 23 countries and topping the Billboard 200 with 219,000 album equivalent units sold in the U.S. The Copacabana Beach concert is expected to draw over 1.5 million attendees, marking one of the largest events of her career. Singer and actress Demi Lovato has issued her first public message since completing rehab in January. In a heartfelt statement, she thanked her fans for their unwavering support during her recovery journey. Lovato's spokesperson confirmed her ongoing commitment to personal growth and well-being. Tragic news from Vijayawada, India, where 22-year-old social media influencer Madhumathi was found dead under mysterious circumstances at her grandmother's house. Authorities are investigating the incident, and the cause of death remains unknown at this time. That's all for our entertainment segment from College Vibes. Back to you, Jessica.
Thank you, Nika. And finally, a truly uplifting update from global health authorities. The World Health Organization today officially declared an end to the Ebola outbreak in Uganda. After more than 42 days with no new reported cases, Ugandan health workers and international partners have succeeded in halting the spread of the virus, thanks to rapid vaccination campaigns and community engagement. This marks another milestone in global efforts to contain deadly diseases, and a testament to what coordinated public health action can achieve. I'm Jessica Reynolds. Good night.